Whoa! Look at that! This is a big fish. Oh, in my experience, perhaps one of the most underrated game fish that's distributed quite widely across the northern parts of the United States and Canada is the lake whitefish. Commercially, they're well known, but for some reason, sportsmen haven't given them the attention they deserve. Last year on Green Bay, I rediscovered that a really great time to cash in on them is during the winter months. Lake whitefish are members of the trout salmon family, and because of their exceptional flavor, convenient size, and habit of schooling, they've long been a mainstay of the commercial catch in the Great Lakes. And until recently, few sport anglers have discovered just how much fun they are to catch. But those of us who have realize that they're well worth the effort. More later on lake whitefish during the summer months, when they tend to suspend over deep, cool water holes where very few anglers target them. But first, a very closely related fish found in many of the same waters, cisco, or otherwise known as tulipy. Today, pro staffer Nate Berg demonstrates that one of the best ways to catch them is to jig these hard-fighting, great-tasting fish through the ice. Now, while Nate hits the road to a local lake with good numbers of tulipy, let me share a little more about tulipy and lake whitefish. Many anglers have a difficult time telling the difference between the two species. Each are identifiable as a member of the trout salmon family by their body shape and adipose fin. The main distinguishing feature is their snouts. The lake whitefish has a snout that overhangs the lower jaw, while on tulipy, it extends up to or beyond the tip of the snout. Also, whitefish grow larger than tulipy. On average, tulipy run about 1.5 pounds, while the world record weighs in at just over 7 pounds. Whitefish, on the other hand, average between 3 and 6 pounds, while the world record whitefish topped the scales at just over 14 pounds. Both species are extremely fun to catch, put up a great fight, and once you find a school, the action can be non-stop.
There he is. There he is. Putting the Premier Ice 36-inch light action rod to the test, boy. There he is, there he is. Oh yeah. And there is a tulipy. Right there, a member of the whitefish subspecies of this beautiful fish. That's all I got on. Just a little jig and spoon. It's called Little Big Cecil. You have a little tiny flipper on it, a little more attraction, a silver back, which attracts the tulipies, and a glow front. And it's just a dandy bait for this. Terry's Tackle is the name of the company. When they come in, get very aggressive with them. Just like any other salmonid species is, a lot of times they'll taste the bait with the side of their body. They have that ability. So when you're using artificial lures, the last thing you want to do is allow them to come up and move their body along it and taste it. You want them to inhale it because it's avoiding them. So just stay active with your jigging. Oh, there he is. Here he comes. Oh, I got a double. Oh, no. What's going on? Oh, the guy has so much fun. There he is. Stay there, buddy. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Oh, there he is. Oh. Get away from the hole. Oh, this is a good one. Tulipy. How are you, buddy? Oh, this is a big one here. I don't know. Look at him fight. Look at the St. Croix rod is bent right over. Oh man, what a fight. You're not even very big. Oh. You're not even very big. But one heck of a double there. And there's more on the screen. I'm gonna have fun today. There's one thing that you are gonna wanna bring along if you ever go tulipy fishing. And this is it right here, extinct. 100% biodegradable, doesn't hurt the environment at all, and it cleans your hands. You won't even be able to smell these stinky tulipies, and let me tell you, they stink. You don't need a whole bunch of the extinct on your hands to get clean. And then rinse your hands. Fish smell is gone. That stuff is amazing.
As you've seen, winter is a fantastic time of year to catch scrappy, underrated tulipy and whitefish. The action can be fast, and they're excellent to eat. But summer is probably the most underutilized period of time for sportsmen to go after them.
We'll catch some whitefish.
Like tulipy, whitefish are a cold water fish, which means in summer months they tend to suspend over deep water. The question is, how do you best get at them? Well, according to pro staffers Ty Shadeen and Brad Elcock, the best way is by using downriggers while closely scrutinizing your electronics to pull spinner rigs and crawlers directly through whitefish schools.
These electronics are interesting because, I mean, they're so sensitive. You can see that one ball down there, and that's where they're at. You see when those fish will come up and actually, they're active fish, they're coming up after it.
Yeah, you'll see them. You'll actually see them come up, go past it, come down, come up, go past it. You can watch them on the locator. Got one going, he's pounding it tight. You got him? Is he there?
Yep.
Oh, that looks like a nice fish.
You know, these rods from St. Croix were, you know, the moderate tip were perfect for what we were doing. You can't have too stiff of a tip because the mouths of these whitefish are very sensitive, very thin, and if it's too stiff, it'll pull that hook right out. Plus, you have a no stretch line that we're using that was very important as well with these downriggers. You can't have a mono because it'll slip right through those downrigger balls.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
That's a good start. Oh,
Well, that didn't take long. What,
No.
5 minutes?
5 minutes and the rod tip was just boom, boom, boom.
You know, 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes in.
Yeah.
You know, we're coming off a cold front here a couple days ago too, and I think that's making a big difference. You know, with these fish, which a lot of fish do have a distinct smell, but these whitefish definitely put a smell on your hands. We're using this extinct soap. It's all natural, very earth friendly, water friendly. Using this extinct hand soap granular with a little bit of water takes that scent of those smelly whitefish off your hands just like that. And it's gone. And so is the smell. It actually leaves a nice lotionly fill. You know, most soaps will dry your hands out, so this is nice. All right, we're ready to go again.
What we were using for bait is crawlers on a crawler harness, because I was originally chasing walleyes. That's what I started with, and I was catching the whitefish on the crawlers also. You pay attention to how the fish are reacting to what you have down there, changing colors, changing the distance you have the spinning rig back from the downrigger ball, watching how they react to what you're doing. Eventually you can zero it in on what they want, and then your luck will change. Fish on, fish on! Oh, come on.
We lost it. Oh yeah, you got him, huh?
Ah, the drag's messed up. He just realized he's...
Oh. Uh-oh.
Good grief. There he is. He just took off going the other way.
There he is, nice fish. Look at that thing.
Oh,
look at that one.
Look at that.
That's a big fish.
No wonder
cow.
he was doing circles on me.
They got some power to them, don't they?
Oh yeah, because he went one way, and 1 second he was there, the next I couldn't feel him, then all of a sudden he was going sideways.
Those things are a tough fish.
Yeah, and fun. They fight like crazy.
Something a little different, you know, that a lot of people don't do is go after these whitefish, and I mean, they're a lot of fun to catch. You want to keep a few of these to smoke then?
Yes.
Awesome.
We'll throw them right on ice. Even though you're on downriggers and using those, you can still pattern fish.
He's on there? Oh yeah, he's on there.
You got him? Yeah. We found out that it was the inside turns, and every time we hit that inside turn but turn the boat sharper, that bait must have fluttered down a little bit, and we were getting most of our bites doing that.
He must be just swimming along with it.
I'm gonna slow us down here a little bit.
Coming up. There he is.
Yep.
There he is.
Nice one.
There we go. On the board again. Look at that. Another one, that's number 3.
Nice fish.
I know they taste good smoked.
Yes, they do. Good
Another
job.
one, man.
Good job.
We continue now on a late summer whitefish pattern, utilizing downriggers and spinners tipped with night crawlers. Being a cold water fish, when surface temperatures rise, whitefish go deep. And that's why closely monitoring your electronics is such a key component to success. This is how to find suspended schools and set the depth of the downrigger ball to pull the baits directly in front of their faces.
With these whitefish, just like a lot of different fishing techniques, you got to pay attention to what's going on out there. We had to pay attention to blade color. That was very important. We had to pay attention to how far that line was from the ball. What we found was that ball actually has a reflector on it. Those fish were coming and look at that ball and then going back down when we had the line too far out. We moved that line close to the ball and boom, those fish started hitting because they saw that ball, saw the bait and grabbed it. Oh, there you go. There's one.
He's just pounding down there.
You got one, huh?
Yeah.
Sweet.
This is a good fish.
I think you might have a good one.
I don't know if he knows he's hooked yet.
I think it's a big one. You got?
I don't know.
Are you sure you got a fish or is it bottom? Maybe you get a big walleye.
I don't know. I don't know how much brakes I can put on him without.
I think you got plenty of lines, so it's fine. Tire him out.
I think he's on it. He's coming back up now. Whew, that's a lot of fun. Oh, we got to get him in the boat. He's just pounding in there. He just boom, 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 boom. Are we tangled up in this line here?
Oh no.
Ah,
Just keep going. What do you got going?
back down to the bottom.
I'm starting to find it hard to believe this is actually a whitefish.
I don't know. I guess I don't really care what it is. He's just pounding.
I wonder if it's a big pike.
You're kidding me. He came off.
No. I think I've got it.
Do you?
Something's on. I mean, unless it's. No,
You got?
can't be.
You got him? How can he come off? You're kidding me.
No way. Is it possible?
How can? That's like you stole a fish.
It's mine now!
How can that happen?
I win!
I
win!
The fish went all the way to the bottom 3 times on me, and now you have him? That's
He wanted my line Matt, more.
I wore him out. Oh, there
Oh,
he
look
is.
at that.
Oh, get him. There he is. Nice fish. I don't think that's the...
I don't know if that's the same fish.
I don't think that's the same fish.
There's no way.
I do not think that's the same fish.
I think this one was just what got triggered itself.
Nice fish, though.
Yeah. I don't think that this
exciting.
one, that's the one that was taking yours down, though. There's no way.
Yeah. I don't know what I had. When he wanted to go, he went.
I don't think ours were tangled up, to be quite honest. I think this
You
fish
think-
just took this one. All of a sudden, I had a fish on this other line, and we actually thought that fish hooked up on this line, but it wasn't. It was actually, I think the fight of that fish got the attention of another one hit that line, and we got one in. It was about 4 or 5 pounds.
Well, what do you say, Ty? They've slowed down here. Do you want to go chase some crappies?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. A little change of pace. Had a good day again today.
Yeah, for a while there was a lot of excitement.
As Brad and Ty transition for an evening crappie bite, let me explain the pattern. They move to a shallow water flat and begin pitching jigs up on the outside weed line.
Here's our icon. It drops real sharp off the end of it, and there's a little flat. Sometimes the fish are on that 14-foot or they're off the edge.
The goal is to figure out if the fish are on top of the flat, congregating in the weeds, or feeding just off the edge of it.
We should be in casting distance now, Ty.
Well, nice thing about these longer rods too, you can actually get out and get those spots way out there and kind of work back and kind of find out where those fish are. I just missed one there. Whether they're on top or kind of on that drop off. There we go.
Right under, almost under the boat.
Oh, nice one too. That's a good one.
Nice fish, Ty. Nice fish. Staying acting like a crappie.
That's a nice one.
Yep.
Oh, beauty.
If I can get him in here.
Ooh, nice crappie,
Oh,
Brad.
whoa. Perfect release to the boat.
Drilled
You're
it.
going back that way. You want to take that one too?
Absolutely.
I'll turn the live well on here.
Well, that
Fish,
didn't take
Ty.
long.
No, not at all.
Continuing now as Brad and Ty resume their search for crappies during the dog days of summer, let me reiterate that a key factor is finding a big cabbage bed near a main basin drop-off. You see, during daylight hours, crappies tend to suspend over deep water, but during lower light periods, they make shallow water movements to weed beds where they can more efficiently ambush prey.
Ooh, right below the boat. Oh,
Nice fish.
it's a better one.
Yeah.
They've definitely
fish.
moved up shallower though. I mean, we were in 18, 19 feet earlier and they're right on the edge. And now they're up in 13, 14 feet, so they're kind of in the weeds feeding right now.
There goes another one.
What did I tell you? That's where we want to be. Ooh, there's one right there. Ooh. A little bit smaller, but
There's one.
see? Same, almost the same spot. You're using plastics, light jigs. You're casting into weeds, off deep breaks. Don't forget, you can look shallow, look deep for these things, but remember to try to find a weed edge and really work that because those fish are there and they're active and they're a lot of fun.
Like a good one.
Oh yeah, nice.
That is fun. You sit here and catch these all night until it's dark.
Sport fishermen really should give whitefish and tulipy the consideration they deserve. Besides making fantastic table fare, the punch they pack during the fight is well worth the price of admission. Winter or summer, give them a shot yourself and I know you'll have an absolute blast. I'm Babe Winkelman. Thanks so much for joining us today, and until next time, everybody, hey, good fishing.